Hi there, I'm Taylor Bento, the owner and creator of Bags by Bento, and I'm so glad you're here. Farmers market season is coming up, so today I'll be sharing my market bag tutorial using eco-friendly materials. So grab your crochet gear and let's get started. Just a few tips before we dive in. The crochet skills I'll be using today are single crochet, chaining, and slip stitch. So if any of those are new to you, I have tutorials on my YouTube channel. Go check those out. And I have a lot of other tutorials and free patterns on my website, bagsbybento.com. Last but not least, if you enjoyed this tutorial, hit like and subscribe. There'll be more free patterns coming. All right, let's get going. To crochet the market bag today, I'll be using 2mm jute twine. This one's from the Dollar Tree. You need 4 rolls, so it takes a grand total of $4 to make this bag. If you'd like the written pattern to help you follow along the video tutorial, you can find the link in the description below. If jute twine's not for you, good news, cotton will work just as well. I recommend Re-Up by Lion Brand because it's recycled. It's a little bit easier to work with. It's got a softer texture. I'll be using a 6mm crochet hook. This one is an extra long Susan Bates. I'll also need a tapestry needle. Any variety will work. And a pair of scissors. The first thing we're going to do is slip knot. Grab your hook and chain 24. We'll speed this up just a little bit. Now we'll insert our hook in the second chain from the hook and do our first single crochet. Continue single crochet to the end of the row for a total of 23 stitches. We're at the end of our row. We'll chain 1, turn our work, and continue to do another row of single crochet. We're going to do 6 rows total of single crochets with 23 stitches in each row. This is what it should look like once you get done with your 6th row. I'll chain 5, turn my work, and we're going to skip the first stitch, insert our hook into the second stitch and do a single crochet. You should have a loop. Chain 5 once more, and single crochet into the next stitch. We're going to do this all the way across until we have 22 loops total. Your loop should start to look like this. After your last single crochet, you'll chain 5, turn your work, and from now on we'll be doing our single crochets into the loops that we've created. So I'll single crochet in that first loop. It's not into a stitch, it's just into the loop. And then I'll chain 5 and do the same thing all the way to the end of the row for a total of 22 loops. I'm at my last loop, so I'll do one more single crochet, chain 5, and turn my work. We're going to do a total of 32 rows of these loops. Be sure that you don't get your work twisted as you go by accident. I like to lay it on a flat surface. Here's a halfway check. I've done 16 rows of loops. Your work should be looking a little something like this. I've just finished my 32nd row. Now I'm going to chain 1, turn my work. I'm going to find the first stitch, which is actually a single crochet, and I'll do 1 single crochet into that stitch. Then I'll do a single crochet into each loop all the way across. I should have 23 single crochets total. You're not crocheting into a stitch, but into the loop. I'm here at my last loop. I'll do 1 last single crochet. It should look something like this. It's gathering together your loops. Chain 1 and turn. I'll continue to do single crochets for 6 rows total, 23 stitches in each row. I've just finished my 6th row of single crochets. I turned my work, and now I'll chain 60. This is creating the handle of the bag. I'm going to make sure that my strap isn't twisted. I'll line it up with the other side of my bag. Place my hook back into my work, noticing that the strap is behind the bag, and I'll slip stitch. Now I'll do 4 single crochets down the side of the single crochet portion of my bag. Now I've made it to the loop section of my bag. I'm going to single crochet into each loop and each single crochet all the way down the side of the bag. There should be 32 stitches total in this section. I have my 32 stitches in the loop section, and now I'll do 4 single crochets up the other side of the single crochet portion of my bag. Now I'm ready to create the other handle. I'll chain 60 once more. Now it's time to attach the other handle to my bag. Straightening out, making sure it's not twisted, placing it behind the top of my bag, inserting my hook, slip stitch, and now we're going to do the same thing on this side that we did on the other. 4 single crochets down the side of my single crochet portion of the bag. And then 1 single crochet in each of the loops and single crochet stitches along the side for a total of 32 stitches. We've reached the other side of the bag, so we'll do 4 single crochets to the top of the bag. We've now made it completely around, so we'll place a stitch marker in this last stitch. Now we can start single crocheting in each of the chains of the handle. It should be a total of 60 single crochets. We've made it to the other side, and now from here on out we'll just be doing single crochets in each of our stitches that we made in the last round. We'll do a single crochet in each stitch until we get back to our stitch marker. All right, here we go. So far we've done 2 rounds of single crochet. So we need to do 1 more all the way around. We've done our 3rd round of single crochet at the top, and all we have left to do now is weave in our ends. Give your bag a nice big stretch, pull out those chains, and you're ready to go. Subscribe for more fun patterns and tutorials.